A moment I've been waiting over 20 years for. Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door on Nintendo Switch. It looks so beautiful, and it's my favorite game of all time. Let's dive in, baby. My name, in case you don't know, is Brian Saviano. I go by bricksobrian here and across the internet. I've always said this would be my last game I'd ever play once I retired, but by golly, I'm not retiring. We're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. Yeah! Yeah! There's Mario. There he is! There he is! Wait. Bump that music, baby. Yes! From the beginning. You bet your bottom dollar from the beginning. Oh, man. In case you've never played this game before, I'm gonna let the characters do their justice and commentate. Ahem! Today, I'm gonna tell you the story of the 1,000-Year Door. An awfully long time ago, in a strange and far-off land, a big bustling town thrived. It was a town where all people lived very happy lives. And it was said that the town was very prosperous. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies, and the earth roared and shook. It was as if the very world had come to a violent end. And in but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales. And when the town site no longer had relics of its past, people gathered at that spot and built a new town. But the word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground and that a magnificent treasure rested there. Indeed, this is a tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. Yes, this is where it begins in the sea of town of Rogueport, the tale of the quest for the legendary treasure. And the 1,000-Year Door starts here. I almost made it. Almost. I got close. Oh, man. Finally, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so paranoid. You're telling me. I come all the way here on a holiday only to be stuck with Toadsworth. He's so stifling. Once in a while, I'd like a chance to look around on my own and see what I want. No, I'm not doing the Peach voice. I'm just gonna say it as normal. But now that I'm doing it, all I see is I missed it. I was too busy crying. Oh, Missy. I'll do this voice. When you buy something, I have a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads, but this is a special favor. Well, that's a pretty box. What's inside of it? This box holds a map that shows where to find a treasure. But the box has a magic lock on it that will only open for your pure and noble heart. Or someone really desperate. As you can see, it won't so much as budge if one such as me touches it. Cause you're a slime ball. Big slime ball. Ooh. The box will open for you, Missy. Then you may have whatever is inside. Go on. Hold it. I suppose I could try opening it. Hi. Hey, man. Paracarry. You didn't get a remastered game. I did. Mail call. And you'll never see him again. Goodbye. Spoilers. Oh, yeah. Mail? Is this 1992? Actually, it's 2004. That's when the game came out originally. Hey, bro, check it out. A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you. I want Charlie Day to voice this here. Charlie Day. It's such a beautiful game. I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? Ahem. Now let's see here. Cake? Hello there, Mario. I'm now on holiday traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. This is in Mushroom Kingdom? Rogueport's in Mushroom Kingdom? Yikes. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map, a treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try and go find treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course. Won't you? Ooh. I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come. All right, lady. Whatever you say. What do you know? It's true. There's a weathered old map in here with the letter. Check it out. Look at this dusty thing. Ooh. Oh, where the journey shall go. Oh. I can't believe I'm playing this game. Yeah! Yeah! Can you tell how happy I am? I'm very happy right now. Prologue. A rogue's welcome. Man, the in-betweens sound amazing. Like the things. Oh, I get to control the game. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Excuse me, sir. Sir? Please wake up, sir. The town you'd been speaking of is coming to view. That's Rogueport.
By the way, I'll talk about all the differences between the old game and the Switch version in a minute here, but I just wanna soak everything in like a sponge.
You see, we'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Wait, disembark.
Bunch of snoozers. Yeah, that Rogueport theme.
I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed a bit by the rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you that all the sordid tales about Rogueport are way here, did I not?
Yes, this place is full of heathens.
What's that? I'm sorry. You say there's a princess here waiting for you? Is that so? Of course, sir.
That's like when I say, oh, my girlfriend's in Canada.
Well, that's what you think.
If that's what you think, I won't stop you.
Will you be careful, sir? Don't say I didn't warn you.
She's real, I promise. I'm controlling the game. Yeah! 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 All right. Dude. Yeah. Ooh, he's got a back. He's got a back. Look at that. That's incredible. It's the most basic thing in the world. All right, let me just save real quick. This is the block you'll save for all your events. If you get a game over, you'll start here. Yeah, that's not going to happen because I'm a certified professional gamer. That's not happening. All right? What do you got to say, buddy? Welcome to Rogueport. Bit of a nasty place. You got guts coming here. You look a bit green, so we better say because the thing about life is you never know when you're going to kick the old bucket. In what Mario game do you know? In what Mario game do you know where the bomb moms tell you that you're gonna die? None of them. That's what makes this game special. The awareness of death. What do you want, pal? A princess in a pink dress? I ain't seen nothing like that, no. I remember a princess, probably. What do you want this chick anyway, pal? Owe you money, or is she your girlfriend? Hey, what do you want to get out of here from me, freak? Uh-oh. Scandalous. Ooh, come off of it. I know you're a nosy book nerd, so don't play dumb with me. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stones. Well, now I'm doing the asking, so be a good little student and tell us you know right now. Never. I have nothing to say to you, creeps. Ew. I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little ass like you met with an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress. As you command, Lord Crump. I don't know what the voices of all these characters are gonna be. You're just gonna have to roll with it, okay? Just give me a minute. Let me figure it out, and then, well, you know, it'll be fun. Stop right there, you weirdos. I'll scream, really. Now, should we help the Goomba in distress? I think we're obligated to. What do you have to say? Hoofa, hoofa, hoofa. Out of the way, you scallywag. Move your ever-loving bones. I guess we'll get involved with the conflict, even though it's none of our business. Like I'd go anywhere with that smelly losers like you. Huh, not likely. Smelly losers? This is how I smell on every Wednesday. What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plans? People consider that a naughty phrase nowadays. I think it's fine. It's always something. It is always something. Looks like I'm gonna have to give you a little taste of the old Crumpa Bomb. The first battle of Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. Setting the stage. Look at how many people are in the live audience right now. That's all of you. Look at all of you. You're not here. Just be here. Look at all this viewership in the audience. Look at them. They're enthralled. It's like 2015 all over again. All right, hammer time. Let's go. So it's a turn-based RPG, in case you don't know, which means you take turns in between each of the battle moves that happen between you, your partner character, and the main enemy. And it all takes place on this stage, which is very timely and very cool. You can also block stuff like I did right there. I already know this stuff because I'm a professional gamer. So we're gonna launch it back. We'll learn more about those stylish moves in a second right there. Basically, they do nothing as of right now. You've got them on the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on them. And I can block those right there. Absolutely no problem at all. We'll go for a jump just to make it a bit more interesting there. And there we go. Lord Crump, the first battle is done. Star points acquired, and we're locked and loaded with 9 to kick us off in Rogueport. You did it. Yes, yes, you got star points. That's what these little things are up there. I love how Mario's bending up there with the 9 star points. Wonderful. Star points will get you to show up there. When you get 100 points, you got to level up. If only life were that simple, where you leveled up every time you destroyed your enemies. I guess that's kind of true in some weird ways. Okay, you got a couple decent shots, I'll give you that. But unfortunately for you, that means it's go time! It's go time! Uh-oh. See, that's not fair. Punish him! Always so extra. Quick, this way! That was a bunch of bozos. What a bunch of bozos! Let's just sneak out of here, what do you say? Oh yeah. You could sit here for 45 hours and they would still just be like jumping on top of each other. Let your enemies be concerned with whatever nonsense they have going on while you focus on doing you, all right? So we're just gonna let them marinate. You see all this energy down here? We want absolutely none of that. 0 energy, we're just gonna go up there, done. What? What? Stop! Stop it! Huh? What? Huh? Where'd they go? You, Johnson, did you see them? Did anyone? You! Did you see them? Oh, crud. They bolted. Yeah, we did. That's how professionals do it. The noose! You, mister, saved me. Thanks. I've just got to give you a little reward. A little smooch? Hey, yo. We're going to let this scene unfold back here. I want you, everybody listening and watching right now, watch the piantas behind Mario, Goombella, and the noose. Just watch the piantas, okay? My name's Goombella. I'm a junior at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? Oh, yeah. They call me Mr. Oh, yeah in these streets. You mean like that famous guy? I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyways, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Oh, yeah. The piantas are jumping the guards of Rogueport. We just saw this person get robbed in broad daylight. We just saw this guy get robbed in daylight. This is a game for children. It could happen to any of us. Me, I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. See? I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, but I should have expected it. But sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if it weren't for some legendary treasure here. What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Yeah? Whoa, bucko. What do you got there? Look at this paper. Oh my gosh, is that a map? You have to tell me where you got that. It's from that sleazeball over there. Princess Peach, what? Great hoogly boogly if it isn't Master Mario. Oh, Toadsworth, you haven't been in a game since 2008. We thought you passed on. Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place. So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? Indeed, Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map, and she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport. Intriguing. Oh yeah. You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped into this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? It only took me eyes off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. What? You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I assume she'd be back momentarily. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. But I'm feeling better with you here, Mario. Peach is gone. She is gone. But I know my place, Master Mario, and it is not it. I belong stuck in the past of the early 2000s and not brought to life in any Nintendo games to be left in the dust. I believe I'll recline in the inn over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it. It fuels your heart points. Just stop in. Stop in, get it? You get it? See, stopping in because it's an inn. It goes to the inn. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Off I say. Right. Did he mean like Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King, the one you rescue? Wait a sec, this is wild. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map? Whoa, this is really intense. Well, where could she have gone? Do you think what? You think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? Ooh, I know, Mario, come with me. One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll find some clues about Princess Peach. Great, we're all good then. Let's go, Mario. Goombella, join the party. Wowee. Goombella is your first partner in Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. She is the Tattletale, the one that will tell you all the information about the enemies, locations, and NPCs throughout the entire game. So if you ever get lost, you can just hit X, and that way she'll tell you where you're at and where you need to go next. Pretty much every character has a bit of dialogue about them. I can't say I'm going to go over every single bit of dialogue, but if you want to take the time to, encounter every single NPC and every single enemy, that is one way you can go about doing it. Some people like to fill out the tattle log, which is every single enemy gets a tattle on them before you conclude the battle, which is actually a little more difficult than you might think, considering the battles move pretty quickly, and a lot of these enemies you only encounter one time. So you really have to take your time and use your tattle if you want to and get the full thing, all right? So, yeah, keep that in mind if you want to do that. I will try to. My goal with this playthrough is to do 100%. I've actually never 100%ed the game ever. I've never done it. So I think now would be a great time to do it. on the Nintendo Switch version. So I don't know how I'm going to go about doing it, but, you know, it's not going to be a complete playthrough. Like, you know, I showcase every single, like, star piece in order and stuff, but whatever. His name is Professor Franklin. He looks like this. Before I get to mention it, from here on, if you ever feel lost, try pressing ZL. That'll be my cue to share any info, which might help us out to see what's next. Studying pays off. This is Rogueport, everybody. Welcome. A lot of you might be saying, hey, Brian, what is this over here? What is that thing? Not telling you. Why is it here? No idea. But it is here, and you just kind of have to accept it. So this is Rogueport. It's a very, like, seedy, very not, like, bright, vibrant Mushroom Kingdom-y, right? It's not very Mushroom Kingdom-y. It's, like, kind of weird. It looks beautiful, though. You can see all the water splashing over. No, I hit Goombella by accident. Dang it. Wait, can I? Oh, yeah, by accident. Okay. You can see the water reflections. Obviously, it's looking great on Nintendo Switch. You have some paper flowing in the breeze. It adds a lot more character with everything here. So, ooh, and even some interactive elements here. Very nice. Well, I'm just going to continue on with what I know of the story. It has been 5 years since I played the GameCube version of the game. So there may be brief moments where I don't remember something. But for the most part, I know exactly what happens all the way through. So, not spoiling anything. Pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. That guy bumps into you and he just runs off like that? Unbelievable. Some people are so rude. You can go after him if you want to, but we're gonna talk to the professor first. Like, we're gonna let him think that he took the coins, but instead, go where we gotta go instead, right? Oh, hi there. There you are, Professor Frankly. What's up? Who's there? Who wants me? Well, I mean, we don't want you, jeez. Yes, you, wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence! I'll get it right. It's not Goombella. It's not Elizagoom. I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right? Well, yes, sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas. Okay. Of course I remember you. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out of my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is, Who? Mario, Professor, he's Mario. You know, the famous one. Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm, I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Franklin. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But do you think... I'm like, what is that word? Tykes? Who says tykes anymore? But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that the most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have searched for the truth in those fairy tales, though. But I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it. Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, we should start by addressing what the legendary treasure is. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard. Some books say it's actually a monster, which still others claim is an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. The crystal stars? To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. That's how the old saying goes, and with a rhyme that is solid, it must be true. Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must collect the 7 crystal stars. Well, I researched some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kind of matches what you're saying. Hold a magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. The stones of yesterday. Is that referring to the same crystal stars you mentioned? It must be. If we're in luck, it seems the 1,000-year door is located somewhere beneath the town. Get the critical piece to the puzzle. The magical map is lost. If only we had the map. But we do have it. Or not we, exactly. Mario has the map. Oh, really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Astounding! This is it! The real thing. The one and only magical map. Whoa. You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful, wonderful, even. With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in front of the 1,000-year door. Right on, Professor. Good golly, what are we doing? Just standing here then, Goombella. Mario, let's take the magical map to the 1,000-year door. Off we go this instant. I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath the town. Yes, you're supposed to follow this decrepit man to the 1,000-year door beneath the town of Rogueport. I bet you didn't know this old rotten thing came off, did you? And there it goes. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you. Let's just get moving. What's amazing is you're about to... I won't spoil anything. Hang on a second, Mario. Just something occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there's quite a few hoodlums down below, so keep your guard up. Would you two like to practice the action commands? Nope, because I know what to do and I'll explain it to you because, like I said, I am a professional gamer, okay? I'm good. Don't worry about it. A bold young lad, aren't you? A quick refresher when you're Yes, sir, I'm fully aware. Yes. Just stand on the pipe and press A to enter it. There's a cockroach. There's a cockroach. Wha-pat! And then thanks for the coin, man. Rogueport, sub-level number 1. All right, I'm gonna save every chance I get to for right now because, you know, you kind of have to do that. Man, this game looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Oh man. So yeah, this area you can't access until you have other things part of your lineup here. But this is a whole underground area. The music is excellent. Man, it sounds awesome. Hey man, what's up? You think it's cool to just waltz your way into our underground? Typical. You surface level snobs are so snuck up. Ooh, I get to see the sun. I like to breathe clean air. Yeah, come over here, scruffy mustache man. We're gonna teach you some prepper manners. Leave him alone. Can't two academics and a world-famous hero wander the sewers of a port town in peace? This is your usual greeting to visitors, and you must have learned it down here, because it stinks. Ew, that was cold. So what, you're too good for a fight? If you ain't looking to tussle, then stay out of the sewer. Nobody doesn't start a fight with us. Nobody, let's get him. So some of these battles you'll encounter are mandatory, which means you can't do anything about them except for get them head on. Can't flee this fight no matter what you do. Sometimes you can avoid a fight by running literally from the fight as soon as it begins. But in this case, you cannot do that. This is meant to teach you, obviously, about the game and the different mechanics that Professor, frankly, is describing. But I'll describe them to you. Obviously, Goombas, you can jump on them just like you do in any other Mario game. There is a spiked Goomba that's over there, not able to be hit by any jumping attacks unless you have a badge, which we'll talk about later. So you need to have a hammer in order to destroy that Goomba. And then the Paragoomba over there, you have to use a jumping attack here. So for the sake of showing you what the Tattle thing is all about, this is Tattle. So this is going to show you what their HP is throughout battle. Go here. There we go. I don't know about, like, getting a higher statistic than nice on that little quick time event. I don't know if that does anything, but whatever. So it describes, she's describing what a Goomba is, the attack, the health, defense, where it appears, a little blurb about them. You can actually get this information at other times through your Tattle log, so you don't need to worry about that necessarily. So for the sake of it here, I'm going to tattle on every single one of these enemies, show you what they're about, and then we'll take it from there. So I am currently dodging using guard. Sometimes when you use your guard, the enemy is too powerful and you can't actually like do anything about the attack except try to like block it at least a little bit. but sometimes it's just going to attack you no matter what. So getting that guard is definitely going to be helpful. There are badges that help with that as well. But again, we're not quite there yet. Badges help you increase your attack, your health, your whatever, and give you more basically acclaim and stuff if we had a live audience here, which we don't. And if we had a live audience, they would be, throwing up all sorts of exciting things on whatever. We'll talk about that a little later. But right now, just as you were being a professional content creator, when you first start out, there's nobody watching there, all right? But the thing about this, ladies, gentlemen, guys, girls, and everybody out there, you need to pretend as if there's over 100 people watching, all right? You have to have the gusto in your heart, no matter how many people are there, because that's what separates the professionals from the wannabes, all right? So just because there's nobody in the audience right now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to put on any less of a performance for anybody, all right? Even if it's just Professor Frankly and Goombella or nobody at all. So we're preparing ourselves for the big time. There's 10 more star points, and we're up to 19. Beautiful. Got speakers on the side, set pieces, everything, man. Ah-wee! Oh, and some coins, too. Nice. Later on, losers, that felt awesome. Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where that came from, and they'll have it in us for us. What? When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them while in the field. Attack successfully, you get a first strike to kick off the battle. So, sometimes the first strike pays off, sometimes it doesn't. So, let's say I have to go over toward this way. But in the future, let's say you jump on a spiked enemy out the gate. You will actually take damage and not give damage to them immediately. So, you have to keep those sort of things in mind as you're progressing through the game. Sometimes it's actually better to hit them with the hammer as opposed to jumping on them. So in this case, a regular Goomba, we can jump on them, get the first strike, which for a Goomba means we can eliminate them immediately and save ourselves a little bit of time here. So, I do not intend on skipping potentially any of the battles. My mission for this series I'm doing, as my favorite game of all time, as I've said a billion times, I'm going to play through every single second of it I possibly can and share stories along the way and whatever else. So that might mean that some battles don't get skipped, but like I got a lot of stuff and like memories to share with this game, and being able to play it and show it off for all of you is really cool. So that's going to be my intention. So you'll notice as I destroy enemies there, I'm doing what's called a stylish move, which basically means I'm timing my like an emote in a way, equated to modern terms here, an emote. And when I have an audience, that will net me more appraise, basically, which fills up a different meter for special moves eventually. So basically, get into the habit once you do this, and you see Mario, like at least with the jumping right here, right? So we do a jump. When he's bouncing off of the Goomba, that's when you can do a stylish move. The stylish moves are kind of difficult to pull off, so if you don't get it right away, don't worry about that. It's something you build up to over time here. Get some nice items to start us off here. Beautiful. These we can destroy. You're going to notice some like random areas here. So you see, actually you can't see it because my giant head is blocking it. But if we go over here, you can see there's a little tear in the wall. That is not by accident. So eventually you'll see all sorts of cool stuff unlocked with new partners and new abilities and stuff. But that's like, many more hours into this than it is right now. Who's that little guy? I feel like we'll figure that out in like 3 hours. But anyways, all right. These things here are kind of freaky. I'll show you what these are. A lot of enemies in this game actually never appear in a Mario game afterward. So this is one of those enemies. Very interesting design. They're all obviously paper-based, and they look way more papery right now. So that's kind of cool. A Spinia. A totally weird creature made of papery boards. Looks really unique. Nobody knows much about these creatures, actually. Yeah, so attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it a hiya. All right. Give him a hiya. So you saw what Mario did there. He kind of like flexed a little bit. He was like, oh yeah, like do that. And that'll get you the stylish points, which certainly help with the audience when it's inevitably there. Same thing for Goombella. So Again, just like real life, even if nobody's in the audience, you still give it your 100%. That's one of the biggest pro gamer tips I can give for people when they're like, oh, I want to do what you do, Mr. O'Brien. How do I do it? That's exactly how you do it. It's stuff like that. You get the first strike on people. You make sure you take care of yourself along the way with those healthy habits that I've historically talked about. And you give it your 100% every single time, man. That's what you do. There we go. So block this one. It's seeming like the guard stuff is a little bit easier in this game. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it. Like, I've played the game, obviously, a bunch of times to completion, so it's just probably something I'm used to, but whatever. You can clear out these enemies. At this point, the star points certainly help, but that will not always be the case. You'll hit a point where, like, you know, defeating those enemies is not even worth your time. And I also believe there's going to be a point where you can actually encounter enemies, and then getting a first strike on them means they're done immediately. So yeah. Here's our first spicy bit for the Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. We haven't even started and been introduced to the door formally, but here we go. I'm going to try to get my voice ready for this one. I'm going to take a sip of water. Hold on. You're going to wait. You're going to wait as I take a sip of water. Hold on. It's like Mario drinking a chug jug.
Hey, can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend. Stop it. Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else, nothing. See, a long time ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this chest. It was a real drag. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this?
Mario, a word with you. Not exactly confident we can trust this chest. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat. So you vocalized it, frankly. Keep the inner thoughts to you. I just said it out loud. What's wrong with me?
Oh yeah? Searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, no, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope those get those bad boys. So first, you should look for the key to this chest, then use it to let me out. Definitely.
Not sure how this chest guy would know anything about crystal stars. What do you think we ought to do?
Well, I know my role goes to help and find that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. This is what the key looks like. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh great legendary hero.
Just like all amazing things in life, they can certainly be a gift and a curse, which is exactly what this is. Curse. So we're gonna go over here. Got the key immediately. The black key, a strange black key. And we're gonna bring it right over back to the box. So if you were not very observant before, you may not realize that's what it is over there, but yeah, that's exactly what that is. So it's as simple as that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You brought the key? Oh man, I owe you big.
And this is...
Yes! Think. Think nothing. Fools. Oh boy, did you fall for it. I burned you. What do you think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of that suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil terrible curse upon you. Buggly, buggly. Ooh, you're cursed. Bah, bah, bah. Whee! Enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You wanna hear about that sweet curse I just dropped you? Well, listen. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane.
It's so awful.
Trembling yet, suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. I can't help but chortle. You're tuned. This curse is pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose I owe you to explain it. If you stand on the airplane panel, you'll start to glow.
Ooh, glowing.
Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y, and you'll turn to a paper airplane.
Oh, yeah.
You'll control your paper airplane by tilting L back and forth. The plane will rise and you tilt in the direction behind you. However, if you're tilting too much, you'll slow down and start to fall. Try now and suffer the aerodactyl humiliation.
So, yes, you can basically guide your plane this way and have different directions with it. So, there you go. There, that's it. That's the full... That's it.
Whee! When you've had enough of the shame, press B to deplane.
Oh, yeah.
So be honest, do you fully understand the peril of this curse?
Hey, thanks, man.
Farewell to you, foolish fool.
So, wow. What was that guy's beef? Hey, man. You know, man? Meow, meow, man. All right, well, that's gift and the curse here. So, yeah, you're gonna use your paper airplane abilities to slide right over to this way and bada bang. There, that's it. That's all. That's the whole thing. It's a door. Is there a brand new Toyota Corolla back there? Is that the EV model? Drew Carey, where are you? Mario Goombella, look at that. Is that the 1,000-year door? I can't believe it's real. So the legends are true. Come on, let's move closer. Where is Bob Barker when you need him to tell us what's behind the door, man? Whoa! Hey, oh, hey, oh. Professor, what's going on? Wowie zowie! The color! It's like Mr. Hinkle took a paintbrush to the canvas and just illuminated it. It's like what he does with Pro Gamer's Guide. It's just, that's how it goes. When we make books, that's what happens. He just puts it in black and white, and then I unfold it, and then and there it goes. Location of the crystal map has been recorded on your magical map. Yeah! Yeah! And Mario learned a special move. You can use Sweet Tweet. Sweet Treat allows you to recoup your health, your flower points for both you and your partner. And it requires 1 star point, which now that we know what we're doing, that'll actually help a lot. This looks like information related to the location of the crystal star and that shining light. It looked as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely. And just like that, we magically teleport right back to Mr. Frankly's, or Professor Frankly's, I should say. I see. What do you see, old man? What do you see? You understand it, Professor? Of course I do. I shall explain. The first thing to know is this map is truly astounding. Somehow this map functions like a radar for the crystal stars. And it looks like the first crystal stars in a place called Petal Meadows. Oh boy. Petal Meadows? Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies to the far east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did not come up from time to time, or it did come up in my research from time to time. Does anybody know how to get there or what? Fairly certain somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to Petal Meadows. You just find that, you get there instantly. Pipes travel efficient. Nice. By the way, Mario, I'm curious, how did you get that map anyway? So what you see is I tuned into the radio in the year 1950-something, and I turned it to a channel where they told me a secret code, and it spelled out Ovaltine, and then I sent it. Oh, yeah. So it is her. Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars, my suspicions about Petal Meadows. Doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go there on her own. You know, Professor, there's another suspicious group asking about the same thing. But I can't imagine the princess getting involved with them. All right, it's settled. Off to Petal Metals, you two go. Not him. Us. If Princess Peach was indeed there, your first priority must be to catch up to her. Collecting the crystal stars means to an end that the end of Princess Peach. Or something like that. I read it quickly, sorry. Aren't you coming too, Professor? No, I'll stay in town and ask around about Princess Peach and the suspicious gang. Besides, I thought a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens, you need some advice, come see me, okay? You got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. Give it your best. Now then, allow me to give you both a proper farewell. We just leave? Okay. Now, Mario, there's something I forgot to mention. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on you. By my reckoning, Mario can now use a special move. Special move? Yes, well, stuff like this is better explained rather than 2 words. No, I'm good. I can explain to the people what one of those are. This is very important. You'd better listen. You ready to listen? No. You're absolutely sure? Well, just remember, in battle, as the audience gets bigger and better, Mario, it's scary out there. Take this with you. It's the first badge we get of the game. That's the Power Smash badge. It's called the badge, and it's incredibly helpful. You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing the effects will be when you first equip a badge. Would you like to practice? Nope, I'm good. I got it. You absolutely sure it's the last time I'll ask? I'm good. I got it, man. I'll tell the people. I'll tell the people. You must equip badges in order to take part with them there. Flower points allow the smash move there, of course. I did get all that. We're good. Excellent. You'll take that pipe and go to Petal Meadows. That means the journey can officially begin for Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door on Nintendo Switch. This guy's looking a little suspicious. Petal Meadows is over toward that way. And I want my coins back from that guy that robbed us earlier, so we're going to take care of all that and more very soon. See you then.